You're listening to The Grind with Chromatics and DJ Trav, playing the best in TNT music.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, he's back in the building. Last time he set me up, but that is all right. You know why? You know why it's all right? Because that mini man had a great season and a good season. He's like, Matix, I got catch all on the flip side. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Grind. CHRISTO, Trevor, on tune.
You're listening to The Grind.
Ladies and gentlemen, the young youth, CHRISTO, live on The Grind. Brethren, what's going on?
I did, my brother.
You good, you good?
First to begin, I want to apologize for not making it here the last time.
I guess some pick on your team.
Nobody like that, but I have to be real. You know, I really couldn't make it, and I apologize to everybody that tuned in and was looking forward to seeing me, but I am here now.
No doubt. And I kind of actually like that too as well. Like I've had some of the better interviews with artists after the carnival season when it's not just pace and the mind on running on everything now. And I know, because I know how it is be, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at least now today we could sit down. I know things still probably pacey too, right? Which is a good thing. You know what I mean? In this industry, you had to be grateful to be busy, dog. You know what I mean? So speaking of which, you know what I mean? How was the carnival season?
The carnival was amazing, way. I think this has been the best year since my career has started now. Yeah, I'm just grateful and thankful. Yeah, it was amazing, bro.
And well, I mean, obviously, aside from like bookings and whatnot, me and Anson was talking the other night, man, and observing how the tune grown up. I want you to kind of to give the story of the process of when it was released and then the work that was put in to getting it to where it was supposed to be, and then where did you feel that it really started to turn, that all right, the tune started selling off in a different way now? Give us the story of the season essentially now, you know what I mean?
So basically what happened was, I think it was, well, we had the audio. So I would start from when we shoot the video now, and it release. It just start taking up attraction, you know, and it was like, wait now, but this bad, you know, it did growing, and I just keep pushing. I went to plenty events. I mean, groundwork very important to any youth that listening, that doing music. Know that you have to mash the ground. Go in every corner. Try and just mash.
And what does this mean? That means performing for free, essentially.
Yeah, you could perform for free. I mean, you take gas money, you take certain things just to grow your tune. Because remember,
a doubles money.
Yeah,
something. You know
something.
I mean?
Nobody don't know your song. You have to get the people to listen it. You have to just force it to them if they don't accept it the first time. If they not accept it down here, well, up the road, so you go see me in the next bar when you're live, and that kind of way now, you just need to push it.
And so when was the song releases? About October? Or November?
October, yeah.
So, come verify my facts here, yeah?
Yeah, it was October.
October.
October. The place too.
Yeah, but he's in the team in the place. Yeah, and then because Eddie Heights, right? I was in Nyla and them show self in the backstage, right? And then I think you had performed there.
Yeah,
you had performed there, I think. But before you performed, or was it when you were performing, boy? I heard some DJs in the back telling each other, you see, look the tune growing, look it ting there now. And I was like, all right. And that was the show was in January, like first week in January.
Yeah, that was actually the start of the thing we just call it too. You know, after the fun in Soca, well, it used to have fun in Soca. Now it have a what does call it by? Started.
What is that?
There's a party in South that does actually kick off the carnival South side for us.
Okay.
So that is where the first big performance was, and I see the response of the crowd.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When was that? About what date? So
that was in December.
Okay. Middle of December?
No, end of December. Somewhere end of December.
Yeah. That is not, they used to have something in Palmy. I know if it's there all the time, that the free show.
Skinner Park. Yeah. Skinner Park.
Okay. And you all, so that was a groundwork one, or that was a booking?
Well, yeah, that was a booking.
Yeah?
Yeah, because a couple of years I've been on Started too. Big up the whole Started community for always bringing in CHRISTO and giving me that support too, you know? But yeah, that was the first time I see the response of the crowd. And everybody was like, yeah, they love this tune.
Yeah.
And that was it. The rest is history, bro.
Yeah, you don't know. A man once said it's take about 10 years to become an overnight success now.
Yeah.
And when did Red Girl come out?
Yeah, Red Girl come out a little while. Probably like 20 2017, 2018.
Somewhere around there. So we're going on that. I mean, I say these things to say, like, and you're still here talking about groundwork. This is grind, and we talk about that story now. Trying to make.
Well, I mean, you can't, as the great ding dong say, you can't bella tune in your room, and you know, so you can't. You had to get up and push that way. So plenty time I not even line with my brethren and them because I'm so busy. I just so hitting because you had to do that to get this, and it's just that.
But what is this something that you do? This is what you do on a regular basis when you're putting out music, or was it just something about this song you just felt that could take it over the edge?
Nah, I just put my brain in that, like that space where it's like, CHRISTO, you have to work harder now. So I tell myself that, and like everybody just start working harder too now. Everybody was with our same mindset. Big up the whole team too, because everybody does just share the same energy. You know, when he working hard, I working hard, and it's just that.
Yeah, I don't know. So what do you think is like the most memorable experience of this carnival?
Fun show.
Serious?
Fun was one. Well, actually, I had 3 nice shows on that night. That was the same show, same night with Free Tongue show too. And I know you was expected me to say Free Tongue for that one because I break down.
Not necessarily. Asking you. But
like, where I mash up the place the most, I feel was Fun show. Right before I run on the stage, everything shut down. So it was a live band, and like as Fun say, bring it to the stage, CHRISTO. Boom, everything just cut off. All the, like, you know, here no instruments, nothing.
Serious?
Yeah. So I was like, wait, but he done introduced me. So I just run on and start singing a cappella, and the people and them was happy, boy. And then in between, well, it's on YouTube now.
It is?
Yeah,
okay.
you could search the performance and you would see it. And then in between the set, while I was vibing with them, all the instruments start back playing, and it just fall into
so it kind
place.
of like come back in one and then
telling you,
so it's almost like all the Billa vibes on stage.
So it was crazy, you know.
Mad.
And I think what make my breakdown even more too, like after all them performances that same night, it was like, wait, what now here now, I done mash up here. Then I come here and it was like, wait, 20 times better than the first one. Okay, what to expect here, CHRISTO? And I just go on do my thing, and then I just feel that energy.
So Fun show was first, and then you went down Free Tongue?
I had other show first in Tuna Puna. Right. It was a little bar performance, but
yeah, I think that's a big up Doux, man. Big up Cindy, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Down there was a vibe. Like real people come out to see me. Plenty people. As they see me walk in the bar, everybody come in the bar. Vibes now, boy.
Yeah.
So I was like, hey, yeah, boy, why do it making sense? And that night just kind of remind me that, dog, you cannot give up. It's our people craving this song now, you know? So yeah.
No doubt. Ladies and gentlemen, CHRISTO live on the grind. No, so aside from that, like this season now, I guess, you know, you would have met or interacted with, I'm sure, a lot more artists. I mean, you know, the industry, everybody know each other in the industry. But what do you think probably was the best form of advice that you got this season from possibly, you know, seasoned artists, you know?
Very big up Teja, way.
Word. I think I was there when he tell us something, but I don't know if that is what we're going to say.
Nah, but Teja, he tell me many things. But one of the things that stood out to me was, yo, don't stop in a CHRISTO. Post every day. Just keep going at them. You're almost there. And it's like he giving me a vibe to go out, and he not just like, hey, you should do this and you should do that and you should play. He trying to control me. No. It's like real advice that anybody would be grateful for. So big up Teja, big up Doux and all too. Yeah, I do plenty groundwork with Doux and Teja for this Christmas to January period. You know, these men, yeah, they play a great role in Doux Doux Darlin getting where it is.
No doubt. I remember, I mean, because we was in that same show too, in Teja show. And Teja show is a nice show now.
Oh, yeah.
That's a show that they go take in your vibe now. Yeah, I mean, they ain't bound to have no big tune. Once it's tune nice, they're going to listen to it for sure. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the grind, playing the best in TNT music. We have CHRISTO in the building. CHRISTO, we have bag of tune here. What tune you want to sing for the people and them here?
Play thing they never hear before.
Well, what I mean, if they're on the grind, they hear tune.
On the grind, they hear in tune, but
what tune?
What the masses ain't known.
Right.
Play tune. Let me start with In My Brain.
Ah, boy. Try run on in my brain. Ladies and gentlemen, live on the grind, CHRISTO in the mini concert. Let me go.
You're listening to the grind.
Ladies and gentlemen, CHRISTO in the building on the grind. Yeah, man. So, I mean, that was, of course, Sichi. You and Sichi?
Yeah.
That was this year? No.
That was
last year, Carnival.
last year.
Last
year or year before?
Yeah. You know what I mean? You never stop pressing, you know. I mean,
Nah.
But you get your chop
miss.
bubble it in the back there, no? Playing? Yeah. You know what I mean? And so in the soca business, you ain't really boss in the soca career. Girl was like I know where you go call that. A dance hall.
I don't know, but it was some, I don't know. Music, you know, there's music we doing, and wherever it lead. Once the people are separate, we grateful now. But I don't know what Red Girl was, by honest way. Because
genre-wise,
to be honest, it built off of a Afrobeat on YouTube.
Yeah, right, Afrobeat. It was that kind of Afrobeat
Yeah,
vibes.
Afrobeat kind of, but it had the soca bunks. Same way, and it got accepted in the soca market. So we take that.
Yeah, no doubt. So, I mean, what can and people look forward to next? I mean, with this success, I assume that, you know, a lot of bookings, maybe international bookings coming your way, etc.
Yeah, I just came back from Toronto to.
Oh, yeah?
It was amazing, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Big up Return Fed Dr. J.
Hey,
The whole team.
if
that
it's
was
one
crazy.
thing though, you see Dr. J, I realized something with J, I mean years now, right? He does kind of pick, of course he go had the quote unquote heavy hitters, but he does kind of pick songs that bubble up in the carnival and bring up artists that probably would have never got that exposure
Real
before.
talk.
Nah. I think Dr. J is like, for a lot of artists, would have been the first time coming to Toronto. He's the first promoter that ever really booked them. You know
I mean, Jay's a soca defender too, boy. Like since soca was like now starting to grow like that. Jay was a man pushing soca.
See, Jay, I got to drink a punch, you know. Don't afraid, you know. Please and thanks, you know, respect our manners. I was just talking that nonsense. Chap, what you saying? You're taking one? No? All right. I got to take Yeah. No, so what was that response like out there in Toronto? I mean,
amazing, bro.
Is it last weekend?
Nah, like 2 weekends back.
God damn, it was still cold. It was snowing hard.
What?
Damn.
Bricks, boy. Had on the same jacket.
That ain't doing nothing. You had to wear about 3 of that.
No. I had on something like I had on this jacket plus a long sleeve jersey under this.
Right.
Then a big jacket.
Nice. Now you're making sense.
And I was still cold, brother. No, that wasn't helping.
Yeah, no doubt. But yeah, I mean, so what was the experience? What do you think was like the difference performing for Trinidadian audience? I mean, always a lot of foreign nationals,
Caribbean,
but it's a lot of Caribbean people.
Yeah.
How you find the difference was per se?
Boy, like it unique, but different, boy. They just actually come to the party to enjoy themselves. People squeezing up in front there, and they just jump in, bro, and waving, and it's just they come out to party. You know what I mean? So the energy was from the time you walk on the stage is people balling, is real love now, way.
Right.
The love was real crazy.
Do you think we've lost a little bit of that in Trinidad in terms of the audiences, in terms of, you know, that free up yourself thing? But or is it that we are accustomed?
Nah, we lost that way. Well, I mean, because when you watch back in Marshall, them timing. Super Blue and them timing. Who could have mashed up the place like that? You seen dust.
Them timing.
Brother, you seen dust flying in the air, so nobody can vex with me for saying that. It really changed, and the media and the phone and plenty to play with that. So
well, I mean, you're out there a long time. You do. I mean, that was a talking point for the carnival too, right? Like that phone thing now. Does it affect you as a performer when you go out and you see that?
I love to see phones. It's because they're making a memory at me.
Right.
You know, I feeling special. So I know your hand go get tired and you go put on the hand and you go start a party.
Right.
Music of our way, it is move, yeah, bro. And I know you know that. And everybody that listening know that too. Music, this move, yeah. So you go and move regardless. So I would do what I have to do, which is my job, is to entertain you until you move. So I will just do that.
No doubt.
You understand?
No doubt. So I want to get into, I mean, I mean, we'd have done an interview, I mean, many years ago when we were on a different
I was
station.
really young too, eh? I was.
Yeah. I just push on the mic a little bit. Push it down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Properly?
Yeah, the people let them see your face, properly, The
No, I
mic
know
was
you
kind
want to sing sometime, I'd raise it and
Nah, you're good with that day. You're real good with that day.
Alright, proper.
Yeah, but for those who might not have been familiar with your story here on this frequency, on this internet here, how did you get your start in music? You know what I mean? What was your first impetus to say, I want to write? You know what I mean?
But I feel since I small, I just hearing melodies in my head and thing, way. I always just singing, I knocking the wall, just doing all kind of things, singing in the bathroom. So music was just kind of like instilled in me now. Like, I don't know, something different about.
For like what age so you get started this
Since I know myself.
Cheers.
Honestly, since I know myself, I singing. I don't know where I get it from, but since I know myself, I used to sing like real girly before. My cousin them used to laugh at me.
Real girly, what I mean?
Like
I don't know.
high pitch, high.
Oh, right. Well, you're still up in that resonance, kinda, but But I guess you perfect it now with a rasp.
Well, teenage, puberty, certain things. So yeah, it go change up, but I was real different. But I just always used to be singing.
And then, so where was your first experience getting into a studio now and recording and whatnot?
T828 production, man.
Serious?
Yeah.
Big up T828, man.
That's where I did Red Girl and but before Red Girl I had a R&B called Slowly.
Okay.
And I was still going to school at them time when I was in secondary school, and I just dropped a song because
Which is where?
like music.
Big up the school, man.
Pleasantville Secondary School, man.
Boom,
Yeah.
bang. All right.
Yeah, big up Ville, big up the whole South side too. Anybody
time.
from South locked in, you don't know.
Don't know.
Yeah, so yeah, I just went by him. We hold our vibe, we create our vibe. I was a youth, didn't know much about music and the business and a lot of stuff. So I just take the opportunity, drop the song. He released it on his YouTube page and his platforms and wherever. I didn't know nothing about music. And yeah, everybody in school was like,
So you was in school when you had put out Red Girl?
nah, yeah, I was not, like finishing. I had to repeat Form 5.
Right.
And then I was now finishing the last year.
Right.
The last couple months, I mean.
Is that any Red Girl in the school?
A lot.
You get pressure?
What?
You thinking about me?
Here it start. I said to them coming and balling, how I only seen you on flyer all over so on. What you just do? I hope you's not that fella. Let them know. Well, yeah.
You started singing for them one time?
One time. And it's back and out. So why you don't want a Red Girl? Everybody, all them Red Girl, them just vexed with me talking the truth. And I don't understand. Since I small, I hear that. So what to do? Go against what the elders say,
No, man. Goodness, right. And then after that, so let's talk about the connection, linking with Sichi. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
done Southside.
Yeah, well, so here what happened after that, Well, after I link with him, Red Girl release, that was the end of secondary school. So I done kind of in the little light here already.
Right.
Now come out of school and straight into the spotlight. And I met Kerry John at a gig. So
Big up Kerry, man.
we had that same gig that night, and he was like, dog, I will work with you, you real bad. I said, but you real bad, boy. I grew up listening all there, you and Orlando and them man, and him now, boy, I have a producer. We could go and work by him thing. I had no performers, like right? Manny Ramjan Stadium. It had a little fete day I performed there. And straight Marabella by the studio after and meet up
Good.
Sichi for the first time.
Good.
Yeah, and well, that was a mistake plenty people make introducing me to Sichi.
Right.
Because
Punching?
punching in a good way.
Nah, just playing.
In a good way,
Of course.
because since Amity is history now, is I find that magic now.
And when you say, of course, Sichi is a producer, and plenty of the songs that are collaborations with Sichi on the production. But I watched something the other day. We all were in the building here writing,
Yeah.
So you always ride together as well.
We's one. All of us is one.
Right.
Like you see Southside.
This is a question I was going to ask, but go ahead.
Southside have something with oneness. All of us does connect and hold our vibe and lime, drink a punch in together, talk shoppiness. When it's time for music, we create it together. So it's that now. Music is, I can't do it alone. I want everybody to understand this too. I cannot do it alone. I need everybody. I need everybody to focus, just start focusing and in my
yeah, hold on. I got buy a new cord just now. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Why you so way? Me I tell you nothing. No, we fix any problem.
I don't know. The cord keep shorting.
Nobody would not know that man cord if he did. But yeah. Yeah, so yeah, we have that oneness and everybody connected to each other. Whether it's dancehall,
right,
soca, R&B, whatever we doing, we all support each other and hold our vibe.
Yeah, because we have this song here that we've been rinsing for a long time, which is The Change with Teja.
Teja,
sorry.
Big up Teja, man.
Yeah. So how of course, how that connection come about? I mean, it's just men in the area, same thing, same Southside
connection. Not just
connection.
men in the area, you know. Is brotherhood. It's a team. Is every who does be by young CHI really in the studio vibing because there's like home now.
Yeah.
So when all of us connect, there's like we home, we bubble our pot, drink our rum, we create a vibe. It's like you're not putting yourself in that mind frame where it's like, hey, I'm going to work and I have to do this and I have to do that. Yes, that's very important, but being free while doing it and being happy and having that free spirit while creating does be very important. And so having my brothers and them around me does make me feel the best, you know. I just feel free and can do what I want and not feel judged by anything. Yeah.
I mean,
so that is how that connect. Because CJ is one of the brothers that always there. You know, and we always vibing, always, and I think we had no move to that studio in Marabella Day.
Right.
And when we go on there, we record the chorus behind the fridge because Sichi was now building up the place.
The grind, the real grind.
No, people just feel this is working. It's work, but it's doing what you love to now. But if somebody like to do Mason,
Okay, put your hand in front of him, Mike. Yeah.
If somebody like to do mason work and they just enjoy doing that, and they would pay them to do something that they love. So why you vexing with me? Because I love to do music. You find it too easy. You find it looking too easy. This is easy. This is plenty work. Plenty work.
No doubt. I mean, with the times, I mean, we were talking about since 2018, and yes, you know, you get a boss with Red Girl, but there were the times that you felt like, this ain't working out. I want to give up.
Never.
Fire, but serious. Never.
Here why?
Okay.
I don't do music for that. I just do music because I love music, bro. I just feel like I can't live without creating. So, and big up Sichi. Sichi is one of the man teach me that too, boy. Like, boy, I fed up see it come and go in. So, let's be prepared for when it coming again. Work towards that. You know, always aim at that goal now, boy. I don't ever give up, bro. That's not in my vocabulary.
You don't know, ladies and gentlemen. CHRISTO on the grind. Oh God, wait, Red Girl in the mix there, Trav? Where that come out from?
Yeah, but 2019, yeah.
I went 2019. I feel like it was earlier than that though, but I mean that would have been the first time he would have come on the grind, you know what I mean? But I really wanna leave them with the change because I feel that one I love the message in the song, you know what I mean? So ladies and gentlemen, this has been CHRISTO. We wanna thank you for passing through. What happened? Everything cool?
Yeah.
This is another formal thing, you know, see, to be cool, you know. Right. You know what I mean? You know, kind of redundant, but you know, before you go, leave them with the socials, etc.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
CHRISTO Music, TT, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. All social media platform.
No doubt.
CHRISTO Bookings 868@gmail.com. Yeah, you can email me anything, inquiries, you don't know, for anything.
Don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, this is The Grind, playing the best in TNT music. And of course, we have CHRISTO on The Grind here today. We thank him again for passing through. We're going to leave you with this one. You'll get them the verse, the chorus and verse, right?
All right, let's go.
From the top, Trav!
868, it's all about the grind.
Yeah. See, I know one day the struggles will go away.